welcome you back inside the Romano Gymnasium for the second semifinal of the Tony Romano Christmas Tournament in the girls division. Chelmsford with an 18-16 lead over the Redmen with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Redmen basketball going from left to right, fresh out of the Joel Mignault timeout. Full court press by the Lions. Inbound comes into Vera Garabedian. The freshman takes over the timeline. Cross-court pass in the corner for Garabedian. Her three is up, hits right rim. It's tipped around. It'll stay with the Redmen. Sophomore Reagan Maniscalco calling out orders under the baseline. Fires it in the far corner. That pass tipped, intercepted by Brooke Dulong. And the turnover for the Lions. Dulong spins in left to right, kicks it out in the far corner. Robinson thought about a three. Dulong, a corner triple. It's too strong, rattles around, and it finds the hands of Jane Garabedian. The Garabedian sisters on this roster, both on the floor right now, 25 and 5. Reagan Maniscalco jump stop to the near side. Riley Stevenson puts the ball on the deck with a left hand. Dribble handoff for Cappiello. Maniscalco a triple, missed it. Trickles around, out of bounds. Last off the Redmen, it'll be Chelmsford basketball. 3 minutes gone into the second quarter. Chelmsford with the 18-16 advantage over Tewksbury. 3 new substitutions in for the Redmen. Baruka Morano, Chloe Mello, and Vanessa Iandoli check back in for the Redmen. It's Dulong who takes it over the timeline. Inside feed, Reese Hughes attacks with the right hand, puts it up, fouled on the way up. The personal goes against Sophia Cappiello. Second team foul going against the Redmen. 2 at the line for Reese Hughes with the Lions up by 2. Hughes, one of 5 seniors on this Lions roster. Rattles in and out on the first one. This Lions team led by first-year head coach Adam Daniels. After 5 seasons under Mike Crowley. Second one's up, rattles around, that one's no good, and Chelmsford has the rebound. El Malongi has the miss, the triple rattles in and out for Hughes. She was waiting for it on the right wing, but was way too strong. Redmen only down by 2. Maniscalco dances through the lane, the reverse layup up and in. A nice move from the sophomore, coming off a 20-point performance last time out, and the loss to Swampscott. Redmen lost that game by 6 to move to 1-2 on the season. Offensive rebound collected by the Lions at the other end. Anna Beerworth cashes on the miss from Maxwell. Lions 20, Redmen 18, about halfway to go in the first half. Maniscalco gets a right side from Cappiello, tried the pick and roll off of Cappiello's fingers. Elizabeth Robinson takes it over the timeline the other way. Chelmsford going from right to left. Hughes picks up her dribble, throws it inside off the fingertips of Dulon, and the Redmen force the miss. Redmen only trailing by 2. They've been trailing for a majority of this first half. Pair of 1 and 2 ball clubs meeting up today. Maniscalco, her pass was too tall for Grace Ryan. Slipped right through her fingertips. These two teams with just one common opponent, that came to Billerica, both losing, as Billerica a 3-0 basketball team, not in this tournament. Alongri, screen right side, Hughes, right out the dribble, lost the handle, trickled out of bounds, lost off of Hughes. Both teams trading turnovers in the later stages of this first half. Winner takes on Burlington tomorrow night in the championship at 5. The winner takes on Bedford in the losers bracket at 1:30. Cross-court pass, right wing Maniscalco. Ball on the deck with the left hand, crosses the court, and it turns over. Good read in the middle there by Dulong, the freshman. She's been all over the basketball in this first half. Dulong now in a fight on the far side with Iandoli, and a foul called against the Redmen. Joel McNult does not like the call of that one, saying that Dulong gave a little bit of the grab on the jersey to Iandoli on the way to the cup. Versier head coach Adam Daniels takes a timeout and will step aside. The Lions up 20-18 over the Redmen. We'll be right back with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3 minutes to go in the first half between Chelmsford and Tewksbury. The Lions with a 20-18 advantage over the Redmen here in our second semifinal of the girls division. Chelmsford inbounds under the Tewksbury basket with a fresh 35 seconds on the shot clock. Dulong has it on the far corner. Bounce pass for Hughes, right wing. Attacks in with the right hand, puts it up. It's the back iron. The rebound collected for the moment by Ryan, and she's fouled in the process. Malongi takes the foul 94 feet away from her other basket. Third team foul against the Lions. First personal foul against Malongi. Redmen take over, attacking from left to right. Third MVC matchup of the season for the Redmen. Split the first two, a victory over Haverhill and a loss to Barica. Nice rebound and some tough effort by Dulong. The freshman taking full care of the basketball game, but she turns it back over. Maniscalco read it like a book and lays it in for an easy two. It has been a point guard battle of Dulong and Maniscalco in this first half, as we're back to all even. 20 aside with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Inside for Malongi, turns the shoulder and scores. Had the mismatch on Garabedian and made her pay. Maniscalco right to left, crossover at the top of the key, spins, the left elbow jumper, that one's true. What a first half it's been for Reagan Maniscalco. She's got over half of Tewksbury's points in a 22-22 ball game with just about 95 seconds to play in the half. Robinson being harassed by Maniscalco, tripped up, lost possession. Garabedian either turned it right back over, but Maniscalco settled things down in front of her bench. Maniscalco gassed at the end of this first half and draws the foul. That one goes against number 5, Elizabeth Robinson. First personal foul, her fourth team foul. Barron and Pajic check back in for the Redmen. Fresh 35 for the Redmen on the shot clock. Kick to the near corner, Iandoli. Ball on deck, right to left crossover. Iandoli gets it back after the pass from Barron. Iandoli really nicely guarded by Dulong. Lost the possession. Gets it right back. Pajic skips it. Far corner three from Mello. It's too strong. Steps off the lines. It'll stay with the Redmen.
14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 14 seconds.
Nicole Barron, the senior captain, inbound just left of the basket. Comes to the inside for Ryan. Spins the right shoulder, puts it up, missed everything. And it's out of bounds. Good try off the inbound to the sophomore Grace Ryan, who did have the height advantage. Beerworth. Bounce pass for Dulong. Puts her left shoulder into Iandoli. Tries to dribble handoff, can't find anyone. Now back to Beerworth on the right wing. Stolen away by Iandoli. Picked her pocket from behind. Shot clock is dead. Barron takes it over the timeline. The Redmen can hold for the last shot of this first half. Barron checks the clock, makes her move, spin to the right, in the lane, tries to dish it out, but she's fouled. That one back to Elizabeth Robinson, her second personal foul in as many possessions. That puts the Redmen in the bonus. 2 at the line for Nicole Barron, with the Redmen and Lions even at 22 apiece. 10 seconds to go in the first half. First one is up. It's front iron. Quick substitution in for the Lions. Ava Boucher checks in for Ellie Malongi. Barron looks back, makes sure her teammates have all her assignments. Queen cleans the feet just in front of the free throw line. Puts up the second of 2. Missed it. Lane violation goes against Grace Ryan. So the free throw, even if she made it, would not count. Chelmsford takes the basketball, 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tied at 22. Dulong with some good defense in the backcourt by Iandoli. Picked up her dribble. 4 to go. Down the lane. Nicely blocked as Robinson couldn't get it off, but that will be the final play of the first half. After 16 minutes of play, the Redmen and the Lions all knotted up at 22 apiece. We'll take a short break here on Tewksbury TV and be right back after this. Welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium for second half action of our second semifinal in the Tony Romano Christmas Tournament. Tewksbury and Chelmsford even at 22 apiece after 16 minutes of action. It was a back and forth opening 16 minutes where neither team led by more than 4 points. Redmen start with possession attacking from right to left in the hands of Reagan Maniscalco, leading all scorers with 11 points right now. 20 points last time out in the loss to Swampscott. Sends it in the near corner. Corner 3 for Mello off the left rim. Trickles around, finds the hands of Brooke Dulong, who is the leading scorer for the Lions with 7 points. Chelmsford quickly turns it over, though, on the offensive end. Maniscalco pushing the pace from right to left. Tosses inside. Easy 2 points for Capiello. Caught it right about her chest and fired back up. Redmen with their first lead since about the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Tewksbury 24, Chelmsford 22. Toss into the baseline for Dulong. Throws it up, hit every part of the rim and fell. 9 points for Brooke Dulong after 7 in the first half for the freshman. Chelmsford comes out in a 2-3 zone defense. Barron downhill. Maniscalco left wing. Bounce pass. Iandoli tosses it up. Too strong. Thrown away. The Redmen keep possession. Barron driving baseline. Kicks it out. Iandoli swinging around. Maniscalco along 2. Hit right rim. Iandoli grabs the miss, though, for the Redmen. Back to Maniscalco. Off with the right hand. Off the backboard and out. And trickles off the line. Stays with the Redmen. 3 offensive possessions for the Redmen after a pair of offensive rebounds. 90 seconds gone, third quarter, inbound. Comes out to Iandoli, left wing 3. Way too much. Chelmsford collects the miss. Elizabeth Robinson takes over the timeline, face guarded by Maniscalco. Robinson turns the pivot foot and turns it over. Iandoli picked her pocket down the other way, blocked from behind. Dulong got a right hand on it. Great defensive start for either side, just over 2 minutes in. Robinson back down in the near block, picks up her dribble. Gets it right back, Lions swinging around. Straight away through from Boucher. Front rim, and the over-the-back foul called against Chelmsford. That one goes against Anna Beerworth, the junior forward. First personal foul, first team foul of this third frame. Lions and Redmen tied at 24, 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Tewksbury attacking from right to left. Lions remain in a 2-3 zone. Capiello free throw line jumper hits right rim. Lions grab the miss. Dulong spins with the right hand, puts it up, missed it, but foul. Got to her dominant hand on the right side after the nice spin move and draws the contact off of Capiello. 2 at the line for Dulong. Pair of substitutions waiting for the Redmen. First one for Dulong is up, rattles in and out. Unlucky bounce. Jillian Boudreau and Vieira Garabedian into the lineup. Iandoli and Capiello out. The two senior captains. Second for Dulong. Releases, and that one's nothing but net. Lions regain the lead, 25-24, with 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Maniscalco was a member of All-Conference last year. Dives in the lane. Garabedian. Back to Mello. Waltz her way to the left wing. Around the horn, the Orange reverse it to the right side. Barron spins. Maniscalco pulls a straightaway three. Missed it. Offensive board, though, grabbed by Garabedian. Long two by Boudreau. It's too strong. And Hughes wipes the glass. Throws a full outlet pass turned over. Tough position for Dulong and throws it into no man's land. Orange go the other way. Plenty of space for Maniscalco to operate with. And she's hitting the lane. No foul called. Boucher put her body on the line, went right into Maniscalco, and no whistle blown from the officials. Maniscalco picks up the foul, reaching in the cookie jar. Third personal foul against Maniscalco. And with that third personal, she's got to sit down. Catherine Pajek, the freshman, checks in. Maniscalco had to stay out of foul trouble. Only 5 and you're done. Dulong barks out orders. Bounce pass right side for Boucher. Comes around a screen. Long two, missed it. Tipped around. Redmond basketball. Lost out the fingertips of Beerworth. Pair of 1 and 2 basketball teams. Chelmsford still looking for its first MVC win of the season. Losses to Methuen and Billerica. Orange move it around. Barron attacks the baseline, pushed out of bounds and foul. Goes against Elizabeth Robinson. Third personal foul, second team foul. Inbound from Mello, right wing. Swings it around. Garabedian puts it on the deck. Triple from Barron. Bounces around and scratches the left iron. Dulong wipes the glass. Picks up her dribble. Lions trace the arc. Robinson attacks with the right hand, and she traveled. Fell to her knees after losing her footing, and then picked up her right foot for the travel. Freshman Brooke Dykeman checks in, replacing Chloe Mello. It's a young lineup on the floor for the Redmen. Dykeman fresh in the game, slices to the lane, puts it up with the right hand, and couldn't get it to go. Tie it for the rebound. It's a jump ball. Chelmsford with the possession arrow.
Jump ball, Lions ball.
Substitution in for the Lions. Nina Corvus into the lineup, replacing Elizabeth Robinson, picking up that third foul. Lions lead 25-24 with 3.5 to go in the third frame. Screen right side, Dulong spins. Bounce pass straight away, Boucher. Another bounce pass, Hughes. Left wing, back for Boucher, a left wing triple. She got it! Ava Boucher up to 10 points to give the Lions a 28-24 lead with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Can the Redmen respond at the other end? They've been stifled in this 2-3 zone. Ball's on the deck, the Lions pick it up. Another turnover for the Redmen, with just one made field goal in this third quarter. Dulong attacking baseline, got under the hoop, hit the bottom of the basket. Full head of steam for Garabedian down the left side of the floor. Missed the layup. Trickles around. Chelmsford couldn't corral the rebound. It's Redmen basketball. Redmen offense just looking very uncomfortable right now. Trailing by 4 with 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Inbound comes to Boudreau, a left wing three. She's nails it. Julian Boudreau, a triple, just what the doctor ordered. And Chelmsford is forced to call a timeout. A huge triple by the junior Boudreau makes it a 1-point game. 2:26 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Chelmsford leads 28-27 over Tewksbury. Second semifinal of the Tony Romano Christmas Tournament. Winner takes on Burlington tomorrow at 5, while the loser meets Bedford at 1:30. Chelmsford on offense, going from left to right. Nice block by Boudreau after the made three. Ball out of bounds, tipped out. It's Redmond ball. A massive three on offense by Boudreau to make it a 1-point game. Her first 3 points of the night. Lions go back to the 2-3 zone. Barron, corner three. She nails it. Redmond back in front with a triple from Nicole Barron. Redmond lead by 2 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Spinorama move inside. It's missed by Beerworth. And Barron, after the made three, collects the miss. Garabedian, the freshman, nearly turns it over. Picked up by fellow freshman Pajic. Back to the far corner, Barron on the deck. Downhill, traveled. Talking things over with Jillian Boudreau after the miscue. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Redmond 30, Lions 28. Hughes being harassed on defense. Gets it back out to the right wing for Boucher. Pops a triple, right iron. Ball on the deck, picked up by the Redmen, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Tewksbury. Beerworth stayed on the offensive end trying to collect the miss. It was last off for her with 3 white jerseys around her. Pajic, right to left crossover, gets the screen. Pick and roll with Barron down the lane. Kicks it out. Left wing. Boudreau tries another 3. Missed it. Chelmsford collects the rebound. Dulong stops on a dime all the way out to the far side. Lions turn it over. Beerworth couldn't handle the pass from Kuravus. Barron right down the alley. Missed it. She was full steam ahead down the right wing. Was too much English on the layup. Reese Hughes with some great defense by Dykeman. Inside on the pick and roll for Beerworth. Puts it up at the left. Missed it. Rebound in some traffic by Garabedian. Shot clock is dead. About 10 seconds to go in the third. Redmond up by 2. Redmond bench catch them out. Pajic, Garabedian, Barron, right wing 3, air ball. Out of bounds with 0.5 seconds to go in the third. All the Lions have to do is inbound. Caravos throws it in. And that does it for the third frame. The Orange, the Redmen really picking up pace in that third quarter after the timeout taken by Joel McNull with about 2.5 minutes left. Tewksbury takes a 2-point lead into the final quarter of play. We'll step aside. Final quarter of play upcoming here from the Romano, with the Redmen in front of the Lions 30-28. Second semifinal of the Christmas tournament. Burlington taking care of Bedford earlier today in the girls division, as both teams looking for their second win of the season in a berth in tomorrow's championship. Mello around a screen on the right wing. Tosses for Grace Ryan. Starting lineup back out there for the Redmen, and a 5-second closely guarded violation. Chelmsford takes possession after the turnover. Robinson triggers on the inbound and traveled after half court. Mello was draped all over her and didn't give her any room to breathe. Maniscalco tries to fit it inside through some tight quarters. It is picked up by Boudreau inside the key. It's a jump ball, and the Chelmsford have possession. Just over 30 seconds played in the fourth quarter. Tewksbury 30, Chelmsford 28. Both teams have had some scoring issues entering the season. The Redmen still yet to crack 50 points. Did so just one time in the 63-32 victory over Haverhill. Dulong, right downhill, throws it up, a righty layup, nothing but net. Danced down the lane with a right hand and just flicked it up towards the hoop. Maniscalco with a jump stop, too quick for her own mind, and lost the possession. Just over a minute played in the fourth quarter. The only basket belongs to Dulong on the reverse layup. Chelmsford breaks the press by coming over the top. Robinson spins down the lane, slashes, throws it up, fouled. Ryan was late on the slide over on the help defense, and Robinson made her pay. Two at the line for Grace Robinson. Junior takes her time and misses on the first. Riley Stevenson replaces Chloe Mello, senior for senior substitution. Second one's up from Robinson, rattles out. She missed both. Could have given the Lions the lead, but she can't. Still a tie game at 30 apiece. 90 seconds into the final frame. Redmen going from right to left. Boudreau pulls it back out. Pick and roll with Ryan. Tied up on the far block. Kicks it back out. Boudreau tries the three. Left iron. Rebound collected, though, by the Redmen. Maniscalco step back triple. Bullseye! A step back three-pointer for Maniscalco. And the Redmen back in front 33-30 with 2 minutes played in the fourth. Maniscalco back in the lineup after sitting the final moments of that third quarter. Chelmsford can't respond with a three at the other end from Boucher. The Lions grab the miss. Dulong attacks off the dribble, dishes inside, missed the layup. Boucher had it wide open in front of her, and a foul on the Lions on the rebound. Reese Hughes got a piece of Ryan's arm, slapping it down, trying to grab the basketball. 5:47 to go, fourth quarter. Tewksbury 33, Chelmsford 30. Maniscalco goes the long way. 2-on-1 for the Redmen. Cross-court feed intercepted. Beerworth read it like a book. Dulong stutters in the lane, stops at the free throw line. Bounce pass left wing Robinson. Gets around one defender, floats one in the lane, off the window and in. Soft touch by Elizabeth Robinson after the missed free throws. It's a 1-point game with the Redmen leading. Garabedian dives downhill, throws it up, foul. Took the bump from Beerworth. Three personals against Beerworth. 2 free throws for the freshman Vera Garabedian. Too strong on the first. Iandoli checks in. Replaces Riley Stevenson. Second one's up from the freshman, and that is nothing but cords. 34-32, the Redmen lead with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Chelmsford nearly had some trouble getting over the timeline. Beerworth with those 3 fouls, she's got to be careful. Kicks it out top of the key. Attack downhill by Boucher. Here comes the double team. Then Iandoli nearly tipped it out of bounds. Robinson picks up her dribble, throws it inside, but a travel. Too many steps beforehand. Lions will break away from the full court press. Under 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Redmond lead 34-32. Maniscalco right to left crossover, step back along two, hits the front rim. Tried to get too crafty after that step back three to give the Redmen the lead in the early stages of this frame. Hughes accepts the screen right side, pick and roll down long. Beerworth throws it away. Did it get tipped? No, it didn't. Backcourt violation against Chelmsford.
Re-entering the game for Redmond, number 5, Jane Garabedian.
Jane Garabedian replaces Julian Boudreau. Excuse me, that's Reagan Maniscalco, who takes a quick seat with just about 4.5 to go in the quarter. Redmond leading by 2 here in the second semifinal. Barron down the lane, throws it up, no whistle. Was looking for a foul after the contact with Dulong. Skip pass, right side, Robinson spins. Dribble handoff, another dribble handoff. Dulong straight away, waltzes her way to the right wing. Dulong holds the ball to chest, accepts the screen right side. Picks up her dribble, really good defense for Barron. Pass on the deck, Barron's got it. It's a tie-up and the Redmen have the possession arrow. What a defensive sequence by the senior captain, Nicole Barron.
So entering game number 15, Reagan Maniscalco.
So just like that, after Maniscalco sat for about 25 seconds, she's back in. Has a conversation with Barron as she waltzes up the floor. 3:35 to go in the fourth. Redmond up by 2. Barron, Iandoli around a screen, thought about a three, pull-up jumper, it's an air ball. And it's Chelmsford basketball. Iandoli didn't get set enough after coming off the screen. Hughes. Bounce pass for Dulong. Face guarded by Garabedian. Dulong tries to push off with a left hand. Attacks, steps back. Inside, Beerworth goes to work, throws it up and scores. We're back to a tie game at 34, and Adam Daniels calls a timeout for the Lions. A huge basket by Chelmsford to even the game at 34 apiece with 3 minutes to go in the fourth. 3:01 to go in the fourth quarter with the Lions and the Redmen all even at 34. Welcome back inside the Romano. Second semifinal in the girls division. Winner takes on Burlington tomorrow night. Loser takes on Bedford in the consolation. First meeting of 2 between these two MVC teams. They'll meet a little bit later in the campaign over in Chelmsford. Iandoli switches off the right hand from Barron. Cuts through the middle of the lane. Maniscalco on the deck. Ball tied up. Chelmsford has it, but a travel called against Robinson. Two quick substitutions after the miscue by the Lions. Vera Garabedian and Jillian Boudreau quickly in for Cappiello and Iandoli. All the way out to the top for Boudreau. Weaves in and out with her right hand, has her head up. Has it stolen away. Beerworth picked her pocket with the right hand. Dulong, inside near block. Back out for Boucher, floater in the lane, rattles in and out. It was about 75% down before it spin out on the right side. Just over 2 minutes and change to go. Tied at 34, Maniscalco gets down, swerves down the lane, missed the layup. Didn't get the net, got all backboard. But she picks it. Maniscalco tosses it the other side. Garabedian all by her lonesome, throws it up, missed it. Robinson has the miss. Timeout taken by Chelmsford, and a huge chance goes by the wayside by the Redmen to take the lead. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them. 34 even with 1:47 to go in the fourth. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation with Chelmsford and Tewksbury tied at 34. Lions called the timeout after Adam Daniels, the first-year head coach. After 5 seasons with Mike Crowley, it's now Daniels' team to try to take over one of the better programs in the state of Massachusetts. Skip pass to the far side for Hughes. Back near side for Dulong. Breaks out the double team, floats it up, missed it. Redmond ball. Last off of Beerworth's right hand. She tipped it out of bounds. 88 seconds to go. Tewksbury and Chelmsford even at 34. Garabedian to the leading scorer, Maniscalco, with 17 points in this one. Lost it on the dribble. Picked up by Barron. It's a jump ball, and Chelmsford has it. Just a miscue by Maniscalco on the right to left crossover. Didn't see it the whole way through. Dulong over the tee. Robinson straight away. Back for Dulong, left wing. Around the screen, right side from Beerworth. Dulong attacks the paint. Fires a pass, kick ball. Stays with the Lions. Shot clock was under 20 on the kickball, so it resets to 20. An explanation given to Joel McNult. 55 seconds to go. Lions basketball in a tie game at 35 with the Redmen. Inbound comes to Beerworth on the near block. Sent to the other side, tipped out of bounds by Barron. Good recovery after the Lions hit a 2-on-1 under the hoop. Inbound comes to the wing. Dulong a three, missed it. Garabedian collects the rebound. Outlet pass, Maniscalco in stride, up with the left hand, and one! What a find by Garabedian, and Maniscalco the recipient.
Lions foul number 5, Elizabeth Robinson. That's her 4th foul. Maniscalco to the line.
Potential three-point play for Reagan Maniscalco. The Redmen up by 2. She makes it 3 after the swish, and a full timeout taken by Joel McNult as the Redmen are back in front, 37-34 with 44 seconds to go in the final frame. 44 seconds to go from the Romano. Tewksbury leads 37-34 over Chelmsford. Lions have the basketball. Redmen looking to bring in the full court press. Comes into Dulong. Back for Hughes. Guarded well by Garabedian. Dulong's got to get it over. She does. Takes a hard screen from Robinson. Dulong stuck in the near corner. Guarded by Capiello, and a foul. Barron gets the miscue. 3rd team foul against Nicole Barron, just the 2nd team foul. Shot clock is dead with 30 seconds to go. Into Dulong, around the horn, Robinson, all the way up at the tee. Robinson dives in left hand, kicks it out. Dulong, far corner, 20 to go. Stops at the top of the key. Spin, she's open, throws it up, short. Offensive rebound by the Lions. Beerworth turns it over. She flicked it up in the lane, but Barron has it. Streaking from right to left, throws it up, layup too strong. Redmen have the miss with 3 seconds to go. They pull it out, and that will do it. The Redmen take care of business in the final moments thanks to the three-point play by Regan Maniscalco. And the Redmen take this one 37-34. A back-and-forth contest all throughout between Chelmsford and Tewksbury. But the Redmen advance to the championship against Burlington at 5 p.m. in the girls' championship. Chelmsford, on the other hand, falls to 1-3. Takes on Bedford at 1:30 tomorrow in the consolation. We'll take a short break here on Tewksbury TV, but coming up, we have the nightcap in the boys division, the second semifinal between Chelmsford and Tewksbury. We'll come back in about 25 minutes or so, get you set for the Lions in the Redmond in the boys edition. We'll be right back after this.